YouTube channel, Smurfs Montez, MERSCMONTEZ. And if you're new to the channel, first of all, let me say, I'm glad you found it, right? I'm glad you even clicked on the video that I'm dropping today, right? And if you're watching that, today means hour or two from this particular spot right here, right? I'm glad you're watching it. So what we do here, we talk about travel nursing, we talk about all things medical, we talk about fitness, because fitness, I put fitness in here, even though it's different than what I mainly talk about, because, you know, I've been working out since high school, so this is like a part of me. So I want to share what I know with people who are trying to stay fit, stay in shape, or, you know, just become a better version of them. So that's why I put fitness in here. But anyway, today is not about that. Today is about registered nurses and their paycheck. Disclaimer, I am not a registered nurse. I'm an LPN, but that doesn't mean that I don't do research. That doesn't mean that I don't have intel. I have intel. I know what they make. I work through agency. They tell me what they make. So I'm going to share it with you if you want to know. So this is going to be particularly for those who may have 1 year of experience, 2 years of experience. And it's also going to be for those who are entry level, looking to make a good, you know, just looking to have a good paycheck when they graduate. So I got you. You're covered if you watch this video. Stay tuned. All right, so I know you're wondering, you know, oh, he's an LPN. He doesn't know what RNs can make because he's not an RN. But I do. You're terribly mistaken, because in today's world, there is a plethora of information that you too could go and find on any specialty that you would go to college to go and get. So yes, I do know what you can make as an RN. And I will tell you, because chances are you clicked on this video because you wanted to know, which means that you probably didn't go and look for yourself. But see, you don't have to, because I made a video for you. You know, just I have I wrote some notes here, so you're gonna see me look off to the side a couple times. But I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different places that you could work as a registered nurse and make a decent amount of money. So, excuse me. So let's look into it. All right. First one I've got is med-surg. Now, the one I found is going to require you to have 2 years of experience. But with those 2 years of experience, what you could make, put on the imaginary glasses and pull them down, it's $43 to $45 an hour. Now, that sounds good to me, right? 2 years of experience on a med-surg floor is what you could do. All right, so that sounds good. Now, unfortunately, entry level, you're probably gonna make around 25 to 27. And I know that on a credible source. I can't tell you who that source is, because then you know everything. So $25 to $27 an hour. So you're gonna use the $27 an hour to do a little math here. So if you're gonna do overtime, that means you can get up to $40.50 an hour after your 40-hour mark. Sounds good, right? Sounds pretty good. You know, no complaints there. And within a 2-week span, if you're getting paid every 2 weeks, you're working only 3 days a week. That's 36 hours times 2, 72 hours every 2 weeks. You're gonna make $1,944 before taxes. After taxes, really just depends on how much is taken out when you know, other taxes, like how much insurance is taken out. I know generally they're gonna take out about a good 15% for the taxes, but then at the same time, if you got these, you know, health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, that may change, but just before taxes, just to keep everything simple, $1,944 every 2 weeks, which sounds really good, especially if it's just you. If it's just you, that is actually a lot of money that, I mean, you could be okay with. Like, you can be comfortable. Like, you don't, like I said in my previous videos, you know, if you're living a simple life, or if you keep everything simple, you know, you maybe have just the basic car, and if it's just you, maybe you live at home with your parents, man. I don't know. If that's the case, that's really good starting out, entry level. Even though I know the goal is for you to grow, so I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll grow. 2 years of experience, 43 to 45, I mean, that's enough to take care of any family, if you ask me. All right, so that's one. med search. Another one I have for you is being a nurse manager at a nursing home. Now, before you just kind of dismiss the thought of being at a nursing home, most registered nurses who work in a nursing home are going to have manager type positions, or they're going to be in administration, they're going to be in risk management, they're going to be, doing something in a authoritative role, right? So that's why I only picked out nurse manager at nursing home and not necessarily you working on the cart, because starting out, I'm pretty sure that nursing homes is not what you're thinking of doing, especially if you're a registered nurse. So for this particular facility or this particular position, the range is going to be $58,000 to $65,000 a year. Now, the only downfall about this is it's going to be salary, right? Most manager position at nursing homes are salary. So if you work overtime, you don't get compensated for that overtime. You're just working extra. That's all, but you're not getting paid for it. So that's the only downfall. But at the end of the day, if it's $58,000 a year, that's going to be $30 an hour. If it's $65,000 a year, that's going to be $33 an hour. So it's still, it's still decent. It's still good. I mean, to each his own. If that's not your thing, hey, it's just not your thing. But if that is your thing, well, I mean, you're still living well. You're still living good. That's, I guess, considered to be middle class. I don't know. Somebody comment if that's middle class or not. I don't know. Third one I've got for you is labor and delivery. Now, most female nurses I've talked to love labor and delivery. This is like their dream position, right? So if you are able to get into this particular area, labor and delivery, what you're looking at is a range of $36 to $37 an hour. But unfortunately, this is 2 years preferred. I don't necessarily know what the entry level for that is. Didn't necessarily get around to asking that question. But not bad. 36 to 37. At the end of the day, how much do you really need? I mean, that's great. That's good. I mean, you can pretty much do what you need to do in a small city, big city, country city, whatever city you're living in. That's good. I don't know. Maybe except California or New York. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't live there. I live in Georgia. Anyway, 36, 37. Not bad. Really good, if you ask me. And the last but not least, I have agency registered nurses. Now, I couldn't not do agency registered nurses because I'm a big advocate of being a travel nurse. Working for the agency is nice. It's the best thing that you could do with your license, if you ask me, okay? But as a registered nurse, I have a lot of different hourly rates that I'm just going to name. So I'm just going to name some numbers, right? Just some numbers for if you have 1 year of experience. You could be making $36 an hour, $45 an hour, a range of $33 to $35 an hour, a range of $29 to $45 an hour. And there's even a therapy group that I found on the internet, which is legit, for 1 year of experience where you as a registered nurse working within the agency could make $60 to $70 an hour. Like, man, that's top notch. That's great. If you ask me, that is great. And I've mentioned this before in my previous travel nursing videos. I'll mention it again. As far as the contracts go, you can find some. Majority of them are going to be 13-week contracts. But you can find some that are 8 weeks. You can find some that are 4 weeks. And my personal favorite is working PRN as needed, because you get to basically call the shots for your work schedule. Now, another question I got is what happens after the 13-week contract is up? Is that the end of my agency road? I'm here to tell you that it's not the end. And she also asked me, what if I really love where I'm at? Do I go into full-time? Like after the 13-week contract is up, do I automatically become a full-time employee for this particular hospital? And the answer to that is no. What generally happens is you can do two things. There's a lot of things you can do, right? You can quit, but That's not what we're doing. If you really love where you're at, you can ask for them to renew your contract for another 13 weeks. So if you just really love it, you just keep renewing it, keep renewing it, keep renewing it. That's what most agency nurses will do. If they really like where they're at, they just renew the contract, and you can just kind of stay there for that amount of money. Sometimes, most times, if you're really good at where you are, or if you're a really good worker in that particular skill set that you're at the hospital for, the hospital may inquire about buying you out. So what that means is that they would give the agency a particular amount to buy you out of the contract so that you can work for them full time. Okay, if you love who you are, that may sound good at first, but the only downfall to that is that what you're making through agency, you're not gonna make at the hospital. I guarantee it, like 100% guarantee it. You're not gonna make that same chunk that you're making through the agency at the hospital, which is why you don't want them to buy you out. You want to just continue to go there through agency. Because I had somebody tell me, let's come on here full time. You know, you get your benefits, you get the whole enchilada, you get all types of perks that we offer, this, that, and the third. But they said, I'm not gonna be able to pay you what you're making now. As a matter of fact, I think the hourly rate was half of what I'm making now through the agency to go there. So, you know, that was a no-go, right? And so that's what's gonna happen to you if you do that. You don't want to settle for working for them full time if you're already making great as an agency nurse going there, because it's gonna take a big chunk out of your hourly rates when you do go full time for that particular facility outside of agency, right? And you're still wondering, well, they have insurance. They've got health insurance, dental insurance, health, dental, vision. I need all of that. Okay, I don't have that with this agency. If you don't have that with the agency, I suggest that you find you a new one that does pay that. But if you can't find one that offers you benefits with that same hourly rate, but then I suggest you look into buying your own health insurance. And I think I've mentioned this in previous videos. Be sure to look through my videos and you'll find where I talk about that. There are a plethora of health insurance companies. You know, you got Blue Cross, Blue Shield, etc. You know, so many other places. The only reason I mentioned Blue Cross, Blue Shield because that's who I'm with. So there are a lot of ways to get around that curve. Granted, it may be a bit expensive, but considering what you're able to do through the travel nursing career path, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. But that's pretty much it. Registered nurses and what you can expect to make entry level, 1 year, 2 years. This goes on. Granted, I only have 4 different options that you could look at. If you want me to come up with more, just like, comment, subscribe, right? And let me know in my comments. Or you can go to my Instagram, grind216, GRIND216. Let me know in my DMs and I can come up with more videos to help you. If you need videos about the NCLEX, all right, and how to prepare for it, I can also help you do that. Pass mine in 135 questions. I did have an inquiry earlier about that. So if you're serious about me making a video for you, just kind of let me know in the comments. So let me know in my DMs and I'll get that out to you. That's pretty much it, you guys. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The videos are gonna keep coming on a regular basis. I try to do at least one a week. Now, sometimes it's like a week and a half before I get to it, but you know, I'm working just like you working, right? Gotta get money, gotta get bills paid, man. But I'm continuing to develop, I guess, a better video experience for you guys with the edits, with the lighting. I'm trying to make sure that I can build a better video experience so that you guys can enjoy the video when I talk about certain things that you requested of me to talk about. But stay tuned for the next video. each video, I would like to say they get better, better, and better, and better, and better, 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 better. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to do it better and better and better. So stay tuned for the next one. Out.
You're a real woman and I like it. I don't wanna fight it.